Hello everyone, I have a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have a few minutes here with Mr. Mike Filsaime, and we just had an unbelievable event, very powerful event over the weekend that we met with some incredible leaders from different industries, and we are on our way to the airport about to grab some breakfast at Denny's, and I just wanted Mike just to share a few words of wisdom for aspiring entrepreneurs, because for those of you that don't know, Mr. Mike Filsaime is actually the second person to ever make $1 million in one day online, and he is somebody that is truly an authority on online business, and he has bought and sold companies, created companies. And I just wanted him to share just a couple of words on where do you see e-commerce going over the future?
Well, online marketing is broken down into two areas. There's digital marketing and there's e-commerce. And digital marketing is where you're selling you some type of expertise. You usually have a home study course teaching people how to lose weight, how to eat right, how to do real estate, make money, lose money, or save money, those different types of things. Or, you name it, Bitcoin, you're saying, follow me and I'll teach you this, right? Grant Cardone is a great example of that. And then the other side of the coin is e-commerce, and that's where you're selling physical items, things that picture Amazon or Shopify. And the fastest growing market in our industry right now is e-commerce, because you can get in, you can start it in 20 minutes. You don't have to learn how to do videos and write sales copy and learn how to get on camera and do webinars and create a product and all those different types of things. But I do believe both business models are sound. But e-commerce is the fastest growing business, and you can just see that, right? Just what happened in the last 10 years, companies like Amazon. We were just talking with Bob Circosta yesterday, and he's one of the founders of HSN. That company sold to QVC. When QVC got wind that Amazon was going to be buying HSN. And the reason why they bought it, they own 38% shares because they know eventually Amazon's going to come knocking on their door and want to buy them, right? So the entire world is moving to some type of electronic commerce. Basically we see that, and you see that in your Facebook feed constantly, in Pinterest and Instagram. There are people either selling themselves, right? Whether they're YouTubers or whatever the case is, or they're selling some type of product like print-on-demand products, which are usually t-shirt and apparels and things like that, or they're selling items that are called drop shipping, things like drones and things like that. So I think you're seeing younger and younger people in their 20s that are cracking the code, that start doing $1,000 a month and $5,000 a month and $10,000 a month. And I go to these masterminds now. They're not doing $300,000 a month. They're doing $1 million a month and $2 million a month. And I say to myself, I never saw that happen so fast in digital marketing. So yeah, check us out at groovecart.com, and that's with a K.
Awesome. So the next question that everyone is dying to know, Mike, is what is the fastest way to make $1 million? How do you do that?
I said that on stage yesterday, not to that question, but basically it's pretty simple. You get 1,000 people to pay you $1,000, and when you put it like that, then you have to say, okay, I need to create $1,000 worth of value, and that's usually like a $997 home study course. So if you have some type of passion that you could wrap around your expertise, don't think that it has to be like real estate or something like that. I know a very good friend of mine making $500,000 a year teaching people, get this, how to do auto body repair and paint from home. It's not just auto body repair. He's teaching kids how to make their cars into Fast and Furious, things like that. And they don't want to go spend $5,000 after they buy these bumper kits. So he shows them how to do this, but he makes $500,000 a year doing that. So you name it. If you've got this passion, whether it's playing games or Fortnite or it is real estate or something like that, you'd be surprised that you can actually monetize that. And you get into a community, find other people with influence, and you get 15, 20 of them to all mail the same day. We call that a product launch, and you get 1,000 people to pay you $1,000. And there's been thousands of people that have done it. It's called a product launch, and you can do $1 million in a day. And if not, what happens if you do 300 people? Well, what happens if you do 300 people the first day and 600 in 5 days? Well, that's 300,000 in the first day and 600,000 over 5 days. So I still think the product launch is the fastest way to make that $1 million. Thing is, it doesn't make a business. So and who's going to complain after $1 million? But, you know, trust me, once you get a taste of that, you really want to start looking into some sound business principles.
Awesome. And just to close out on that, so what are your keys to success? What would you say is what are the keys that have really helped you become not just successful, but you know, do the things that you've done so many times over and over, because you've not just done it once, you're proven you've done it so many times. What are the key principles to your success?
There's a couple of things. First, you have to look all around you. Success is all around you. And when you go into places like Chicago and you see the Sears Tower or whatever they call it now, or in Manhattan and you see the New World Trade Center or the Empire State Building, you have to realize these are things that were put out by regular people just like you and me. They weren't planned over 700,000 years. And I'm 52 years old, so most likely they were planned by people that were younger than me, and these things come together in less than 5 or 7 years. So regular humans are putting together everything you see in these shopping centers. Every time you go by a deli, a pizza place, a dry cleaners, you name it, there's entrepreneurs all around us. So at one point you have to look around at all the success. It's not just online, it's everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, you have to decide whether you're going to be a worker bee or you're going to be an entrepreneur. And at one point you have to say, well, why not me? My time is now. So the first thing you do once you realize that is you got to get the word can't out of your dictionary. Everybody says, well, what about? Well, what about this? Well, I can't do that. I don't know how to do this. I'm not good at computers. Or there's already too much competition. These are things that just don't come through my mind. I put my mind to something. I know there's going to be obstacles. My best friend in the world is Google. I look into it. Usually, that's the best answer I give my staff sometimes. How do you do that? And I'm like, well, there's two ways. You can either have me research it on Google, or you research it on Google, and it's your job which is the best one. And so that's the thing, is you can find all these answers. Just get the word can't out of your dictionary. And then the final thing is you got to start surrounding yourself with the right people. The negative people are going to completely bring you down. Wonder why you're spending $297 to improve your education, or whatever the case may be, while you're traveling. Oh, you went to one of those woo-woo things where they're going to teach you how to make money, huh? Yeah, okay. Well, let them do that. If those are the people in your life, get rid of them. Find people that encourage you, inspire you, and motivate you, and start surrounding yourself with those types of people. I heard about 20 years ago, somebody told me that your income is the average of your 4 closest friends. The 2 people above you and the 2 people below you that you hang out with the most. You'll likely find that that's your income. So if you want to make more money, go get some better friends.
Awesome. I appreciate you, Mike. Thank you for being my new friend.
You got it.
I appreciate your time, your effort. I want you guys to know that I've met a lot of people on my entrepreneurship journey, and not everybody's as genuine as this gentleman right here.
Thank you.
So he paid for dinner for us the other night, and he has a heart of gold. So thank you guys. Hopefully you guys got something out of this awesome video, and thank you, Mike. Now let's go get some Denny's.
Let's go get some Denny's. And we shut the air off so that we better sound. We suffered for you.